Hello there, everyone. As you remember last video, we saw the creation of, well, not the creation, but the exploration of Florida, the creation of all these colonies, the invasion of Ireland, I think that happened last episode, the invasion of Iceland, and the expansion into Greenland. Also, I updated the province layer. Iceland, all of Iberia and the Blue Iberians, Rome and Venice, Montenegro, more South Montenegro, and Albania have their provinces done, as you can see. Also, one single province in Bulgaria. And I've done the provinces for this pink nation, the Nation of Hope, that's what I'm going to call it, because that sounds pretty cool, and Taiwan. Anyways, where are we going to start today's video? First of all, I'm turning off this province though, because I don't think I'm actually going to need it for this. We see some nations get created. Oh boy, what a surprise. And they're going to be... Why didn't that snap work? Oh, 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 oh. Lowercase o. Oh. Back to uppercase O, by the way. Oh. Oh. Anyways, that's what happens when you snap multiple times and it doesn't work. Anyways, yeah. Note to myself, never do that again. Anyways, we're actually gonna head over to here. And onto the unknown layer, because we're gonna see some more expansion. First of all, this lake's discovered. Nice. Part of this island up here is discovered, but they didn't discover all of it because I said so. Anyways, people begin exploring down here, well, over, not down really, but left over to here. Mainly like Blue Iberians. And they begin going down and like into Mexico. They go down here. Continue go. No, please, not a. Yep, looks like once again civilization is not just where you think, and looks like the Floridians have been holding out on them. The blue seems like okay. I'm a bit mad that you did that, but good for you. So yeah, we now have the. Hold on. Sorry about that. Anyways, yes, and don't worry, I've already done the religion layer. Pretty neat. I believe I've also done the language layer. Yeah. Also, language layer up here is updated as well. Anyways, not only that, I've also done major cities. These orange guys don't have many. I've also done the capitals. Do these guys have a capital? Yep, they do. Anyways, next thing. You see over here, we're gonna see a unification. Who's it gonna be between? Well, my lovely, well, hopefully lovely viewer. Who knows, maybe you're a horrible person. Hopefully not though, that sounds very not good. Anyways, we see a unification between you, and you. And I'm going to slightly just change this color a bit because it blends too similar with Venice. Alright, we got our color. Slightly darker. Yay! Anyways, we see our next thing happen over here. Oh, also, capital. That's major cities. The capital. I don't know. Up here, because why not? Actually, our next bit of expansion isn't where you think. It's in Africa. Why is it in Africa? Well, the Andalusia, once that is what it's called, right? Yep, I was right. I'm gonna call these guys Andalusia. Andalusia begins expanding out over here, but then they just end up stopping. But then we see something happen up here, and it's not going to be good for Denmark. So, my friend, you see this? It's all united under the off branch of the Danish religion. Hear me? The off branch. Now look here. Most of it's united under the Norwegian religion. So, tell me, do you know what's going to happen if you fall this? It's a good thing I can pause! Anyways, yeah, I haven't had a chance to draw them. Let me go back to doing that. It will look like this. With these areas, bing, bap, boom, 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 bap, those areas breaking away, and bam. Yeah, these guys was like, hey, so, we are under the same religion. How about we unite? Because wouldn't that be kinky? So yeah, these two decide to unite. Like that's well, not unite. These guys decide like this island half decides to join this island half, and therefore the Baltic leave. So yeah. Anyways, let's go back to this, and let me tell you something. It's not really like this. It's more like this with this pocket over here. It's just fighting for its freedom. Like they don't really want to be underneath these guys. So yeah. I need a good color for this. Green. So we see these guys begin fighting. Also, I just want you to know, like, even if these guys were in a rebellion, I mean, in an alliance, this technically won't be an invasion. They're just helping out rebellious forces. So therefore, it doesn't help them. I mean, their alliance wouldn't help them. This city gets taken, as well as these ones. They begin going down here, eventually reaching here. This area is connected up to, as well as over here. This rebellion, well, my friend, that's sounds expanding, hasn't it? They reach here, and they annex, and no, no, and they invade them only until the Norwegians come. And then the Norwegians come and are like, you annexed our pocket. And they, sorry, but then they say, oh no, we were just keeping them, here you go. So all's good. Anyways, then these two pockets fall over. And then just the rest of Norwegian Sweden, Norsweden, it just falls over to, well, not falls over, it just rebels away. So, yeah. Yeah, these guys don't really, Denmark just loses. Anyways, this will look like this. With the rebellious forces over here in the east getting this and this. The Norwegians getting a lot. They get all of this little strip, and this. And down here, these guys get this. And the two capitals will be right here and here. And now that's our daily Nordic update. Yeah. And we actually see a defense thing get made. We'll just grab the color. Okay, I grabbed the color. I'm now happy. Yeah, we see one get made between all three of these guys. Right here. Right in the heart of the. And now, let me open up the rankings real quick. Hello, my friend. You're Gonna change a bit. I'm just gonna grab everyone on this list over here that's underneath Denmark and including Denmark. And I'm just gonna... Oh. Oh! That is so not good. No, no, no. Annie. Calm down. Click on this one and then move it. Wow! Denmark has a bit of a chip out of them. It doesn't really matter though. They're not going to be here in a sec. Yeah. We see everyone here. They all move up a spot. Dear God. How do I do this without breaking it? You know, I'm just gonna retype it. Here it is. And what are we gonna see with all of them? Well, my friend, shut up and I'll show you. Let me just murder all of them. Goodbye, you five. It'll probably be easier if, like, I move them, like, actually closer. So, these guys are gonna just move up here real quick. And we're gonna see Galicia gets moved up to 5th. I'm gonna need to... Right, I think that's as close as I can do. Scotland. Scotland moves up to 6. Good job, Scotland. You went from not even on the top 10 to 6. Been 2 episodes. I'm proud of the Scots. Rome. They move up to 7th. The BU moved up to... Actually, no, they just stay in 9th. Poland moves up to 10th. Don't worry about the Beneluxian Union. They've just been on a slight decline, like mainly a population decline. And due to this, they haven't been able to trade very much, which also leads to their economy slightly declining. They're not like on the full-on collapse though, so don't worry about that. Anyways, what's the new country who's joining the top 10? Well, my friend, I'm glad that you asked. I'm kidding, it should be obvious. Someone just defeated like a top 10 power. They should obviously be in the top 10. It's going to be Norway. That's no. They're Norway. I love Norway. Anyways, Norway is now in the top 10. I bet a Norwegian would be so happy. Anyways, there. Norway can just sit right there. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this video. Sorry it's been a little bit shorter than the rest of them. Not really the rest of them. It's like shorter than the recent ones though. I will... Actually, no. There's going to be a bit more before I end it, because there is a little bit more I want to do. First of all, you see Africa. Yeah, cool. There's there. Yeah, this is here, and then this is not here. Then we see, like, more expansion from the Kenyans. Why did I say the Kenyans? From the Kenyans. Wow. I should probably zoom in on them. A new nation gets made over here. That being... I'm kidding, it's over here. Actually, yeah, it is over here. Being these guys, they're gonna have all of this. I'm kidding, that's literally like half a continent. Why are you still grey? I could have swore I killed you. Wah. Wah, 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 wah. Anyways, those guys are now dead. So you know what that means. Anyways, South Africa's made. Why are you grey? You've been gone for an episode. Goodbye. Wah. Also, a few small landings are made on Madagascar. Somehow they discovered these two islands before they discovered all of Madagascar. I don't know how. I'm not the one who is doing all this. It's them. Ask them. I don't know. A new country is made over here in West Africa. It's gonna just be over here. And finally, one more country is made in Africa, and it's gonna be you know what? Guess who's back? Back again. It's not them. They are dead. Anyways, yeah, Golden Ethiopia is here. So, you know what that means? It's not fish, if you were wondering. Yeah, it's not fish. But, yeah, Golden Ethiopia is back. And by back, I mean it is a completely different country, but they share the same color. So, yeah. Anyways, I say this is actually where the episode's going to end. So, yeah, I actually have to zoom out to get all of the map now, which is very, 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 very. So, yeah, later. I paused again, not ending. Goodbye, I'm ending.